Hi, good morning. This is Ride the Wind. How y'all doing? I wanted to make this my fourth time trying to make this. I'm having real big troubles uploading it. I sent my paper the night before last to a friend, and she got like 2 federal warnings following that paper, the APA paper that I sent, that I worked off yesterday. Now she's got big phone problems. I've had phone problems forever. I know what's going on. Anyway, sometimes I stutter because of my stroke, so it's in there, I just can't get it out. But I do want to say on yesterday's presentation, I watched a video of the actual space net rotating around the Earth in geosynchronous orbit, lined up with the longitudinal lines backed by these 5G towers that are sitting out here on this mountain. The main thing that scares me is opening the doors, obviously being irradiated, but I think opening doors and seeing something that I don't ever want to see is scarier than anything else. Anyway, it has that ability. Same with thermal nuclear fusion reactors, particle accelerators, etc., hadron collectors. Einstein ring, an observational astronomy, an Einstein ring, also known as a Chern ring. It's the deformation of the light from a source, galaxy or stars, into a ring of gravitational lensing of the source's light by an object with an extremely large mass, a galaxy or a black hole. That's from Wikipedia, okay? The Einstein ring is what a sun halo is. End of debate. The Einstein ring totally defines the halos. You go through the pictures even of the Einstein rings, you're going to hit a sun halo. So how that works in with Google's ice crystals, I'm not sure. Now we're going to talk about an Einstein cross, which is basically the same principle. It's a pattern of 4 images of a distant supernova, one in the middle, one on the side, one on the other side, one on top, one on the bottom, okay? Through a lens by the gravitational lensing of its light as it's passed a distant galaxy within a cluster of galaxies on the way to Earth, okay? So the multi would be multi-Einstein rings, no big deal. That's what they are. End of story. Anybody want to look it up? Look it up. Find it under Einstein. There's actually been a lot of work done on it, but it was predicted by Einstein, general theory of relativity, and then it was first discovered in 1979. That's Wikipedia. Gravity Probe B showed this to be correct also in 1905. That's Einstein and Wikipedia. Gravitational lensing, again, is created. I don't know if I said it right. I want to make sure you understand this part, and I feel like I'm missing something. Gravitational lensing is a region of space containing a object whose gravitational field distorts electromagnetic radiation. It is thought through it in a similar way to a lens, sometimes producing multiple images of a remote object. So it's a region of space containing a massive object, we know what that is, whose gravitational field distorts EMRs, electromagnetic radiation passing through it, in a similar way to a lens, sometimes producing a multiple image of a remote object. We're talking about lens flares. A gravitational lens, again, is a distribution of matter between a distant light source and an observer. This is capable of bending the light from the source as the light travels toward the observer. Again, Wikipedia. What I want to just hit on real quick, and I hope this goes through, I think I said Obama raised the RAD level. without really anybody knowing it. The scientist has a specific level that damages the human body. Well, that's above that now, thanks to him. He pretty much checked all the boxes. But then billions in subsidies to telecom companies. I ran a telecom company in downtown Boston, my own company. I had 200 employees, and out my window I had a view of the Constitution. So I know the telecom business, and I know how it works. And there shouldn't have been any funding going in there, the military being involved, the United States Air Force. It's just a weird setup, okay? Satellites, there's main distribution points to connect with these things also. But it is literally Skynet. And what the really scary thing is, besides the ability to actually change the reality that we're looking at, is ELFs. That's electro low frequencies, which can be underlined with a hypnotist talking to you, or an exact copy of a brainwave of, let's say, a multidimensional personality person, manically depressed person, a killer. These can be assigned to these underlying frequencies, these low frequencies. So you're not only getting fatigued from the Schumann resonance, but understand this. When you play with your phone, you play with computers, you play with anything like that, you're playing with these frequencies. You don't know who's sending them out, okay? So be careful. Turn your phones off at night. Turn the modems off at night, because these things are cranked way above the level they should be. Okay, they should run at 6, they're running at 18. You take an electrometer, you stick it next to a modem, it's going to peg out. It's going to peg out. So it's very dangerous, and it ties directly to what's going on, and it also ties to being able to control the sky. Pretty intelligent, and it's Skynet that's actually come to life here. So it'll probably end up, or is being run by AIs, we'll see. And that'll be really scary. But I want to thank y'all for listening to me. I hope this uploads, because I don't want to do it again. My next video, I was going to say, the guys who I'm only getting part of your subscriptions. I get them through my inbox. They're not posting. Your comments aren't posting. But I'm trying to get back with everybody. I need to send out the cam bids that I said from around the world. To make you know what I'm talking about, and I've been doing this forever. I could show you the dragon. But anyway, I thank you all very much just for listening to me, and I'm hopefully able to make a difference and ultimately save some lives. That's what this is all about. Thank you very much, and you have a great day. Thanks, guys. Don't wear reindeer ears next time.